This video should be pretty cool. We are going through the best player props on PrizePicks for Saturday, May 28th. The best player props, and both of them are going to be in the NHL. So again, you need to be comparing the odds on PrizePicks, the implied odds you are getting, to the odds on the sportsbooks, right? This is critical because what's so crazy about PrizePicks, again, is it doesn't matter if you take the over or the under for any pick or what two picks you select. MLB, NHL, whatever, you are always going to be getting plus 200 odds, right? $20 in your entry to win $60 total. This includes your entry stake, so 20 to win 40 in profit is just plus 200 odds, right? So that also means if you are getting plus 200 odds, you have to be winning a third of your PrizePicks entries to break even, okay? You have to be winning a third of your entries, right? You lose two, then you lose $200 if your stake is 100, but then you win one, you're up $200. So you have to be winning a third of your entries, which essentially means every pick on PrizePicks, you need to be winning 57.74% of the time, right? Any player prop you want to include in a PrizePicks entry, you need to be winning 57.74% of the time to break even, which ideally means you find picks that have a win probability above 57.74%, right? So what we're going to do is go to the OddsJam Positive Expected Value page, and there is a very good bet currently on PrizePicks for Saturday, May 28th. Rangers Hurricanes, we're on Vetrano over 1.5 shots on goal. Again, PrizePicks is always going to be giving you an implied price of minus 137. Now, it's not like I can just bet on one player prop, right? You need to include at least two player props in your PrizePicks entry. So we have two player props, both from the OddsJam Positive EV page, and just look at the value, right? It doesn't matter on PrizePicks if I take Vetrano over or under, my payout doesn't change. But look at how juiced Vetrano over 1.5 shots on goal is on the sportsbooks. FanDuel minus 180, right? You have to bet $180 to win 100. Whereas if you bet $180 on the under, then you're going to be up over $200, right? So sportsbooks vary, the payout depending on if you select the over or the under. So what we can do is compare the implied odds, the line on PrizePicks, to the odds on the sportsbooks, and it should be pretty clear. Dang. Vetrano over 1.5 shots on goal, we're getting crazy implied odds on PrizePicks thanks to OddsJam, right? We see that, let's go back to him, this minus 137 is an incredible, player prop for your PrizePicks entry. The sharpest sportsbook in the world, Pinnacle Sportsbook, under this OddsJam column, has this minus 187. We're getting plus 130, or in the under, plus 137. So if we throw that into a no-vig odds calculator, which again, you put in a sportsbooks market into a no-vig fair odds calculator, and this will show you what the sportsbook thinks the win percentage is for your bet, right? So for the minus 187, which is the over, Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, they have the win probability at 60.7%. right? 60.7%. So we're beating that 57.74% number we need to beat on PrizePicks, right? If we were winning all of our PrizePicks, player props 60.7% of the time, so 60.7 squared, then that is not right. So it's supposed to be this. If we were winning all of our player props 60.7% of the time, then we are going to be winning two player prop PrizePicks entries 37% of the time, which beats the 33% of the time we need to break even. So you would be a positive EV DFS player on PrizePicks. You would make money guaranteed by the law of large numbers on PrizePicks long term. Okay? So I have two positive EV picks in this entry. I'm on Jordan under 1.5 shots on goal, Vetrano over 1.5 shots on goal. Very sadly, I have a ton of picks today, and PrizePicks won't let me deposit more, so I only have $5 in promo funds, so this isn't as exciting or as profitable, but I'm going to go ahead and lay it down as an example. This is something you definitely want to load up. Vetrano over shots on goal, stall under. These are two incredible bets, right? Look at the value in this. Absolutely incredible being able to get Vetrano over 1.5 shots on goal at minus 137, which means you should be all over that line on PrizePicks. that's what I got for today. Hopefully this was helpful. Any questions, feel free to comment them, and let's make some money with our DFS NHL picks today.